Hey everybody, welcome to Love and Reload, the voice of the relocation industry. I am your host, Ben Cross, and I'm so blessed and honored to be here with my very good friend, Faye Hoxworth, Vice President, Strategic Partnerships, Relocation Services at Spruce. Faye, how are you doing today?
I'm doing wonderful. Thank you so much for having me. I'm excited to be here and to be back live in
Yeah.
studio with you.
It's like a big virtual studio. The world is our studio.
I love
Great
it.
segue too, by the way. But no, yeah, it's so good to see you again. I hadn't seen you for a while, and then I caught up with you in Dallas recently at the NTRP meeting, which was great to see you there and kind of just catch up and super awesome. Hey, if you're watching this right now, hit that like button. Send Faye a little love down to H
Send me
Town.
some love, guys. I need it.
Are you in Houston, Faye?
You know it. H-Town, baby, all the
You
way.
do travel a lot, though. You are on the move, Faye.
I do. I am on the move. But you know what? I am happy to say that NTRP, North Texas Relocation Professionals, was an amazing conference a couple of weeks ago. That was my last event until Vegas. So I've been home for a couple of weeks, and it's
That's
nice.
kind of nice.
Having a break.
I was in Minneapolis yesterday.
Did you do the curling with the Merck group?
I didn't. The Merck curling is tomorrow, I think.
Oh,
I think maybe. But no, I did not curl yesterday. In fact, the weather was like 79. So I don't know how they're curling, what they're curling on. But no, I saw that Christina Blondheim posted a video on her Instagram. Hilarious. She literally couldn't get up. Yeah, it was great.
She was texting me last night about how she was going to be freezing there, and I was like, "That's all you. I'm in Houston, soaking up this warm weather while I can."
Yeah, no, it's nice. Hey, get in there. Let us know where you're at. Give your company a shout out. We got Jack here. Hello,
hey,
Faye
Jack.
and Ben. Love Jack. We got Lindsay Altman.
Hey, Lindsay. Oh, it's my girl.
Oh, she says so excited for your event. Yes, we are going to talk about that, Lindsay. We're going to give you the scoop. Lindsay, it was great seeing you in Dallas as well. Scott Chapman, good afternoon, hey, Faye and Ben. Look at Scott. Tanya Maritini. Hello,
Tanya. Hi. Oh my goodness, I can't wait to see her in Vegas. I haven't gotten to catch up with Tanya in what feels like years. It probably has been years.
It's been too long for sure. Get in the comments right now. I want to know, are you looking forward to the conference in Vegas? What are you looking forward to? Number one thing you are looking forward to. If you're watching this right now, I want to hear from you in the comments. What are you looking forward to? Kyle Blaylock says Faye Hoxworth is the best. Thank you, Kyle.
Kyle and I had great times at the Southern California Relocation Conference. He is a blast. Can't wait to see you again, Kyle.
Awesome. Rob checking in from Cambridge, Mass. Wicked smart. Stephanie Bloom. Ben, I'm stoked to meet you at ERC. Stoked to meet you back, Stephanie.
Stephanie awesome too. Had the pleasure of meeting her at Great Lakes Conference. You're right. I'm all over the place, man.
You are. You're everywhere. I ain't never there. Janet Turner. Hey, fine people. What's up, Janet?
Hey, Janet.
Janet, you going to be in Vegas? Hope to see you there. Mike Quigley. Hello from sunny Austin. Mike's everywhere too.
I know. I saw that Mike was in Austin. Oh, there's my other girl. I love Erica. Hey,
Burton.
Erica.
Erica, aka the other girl. Just kidding. Just kidding. Erica's gonna kick me in the shin when she sees me.
I was gonna say she's gonna kick me.
Vinny Valverde. Looking forward to ERC. Vegas, baby.
Vegas, baby. Can't wait.
Vinny, you got a session. You and Jack got a session, right? If y'all want to plug it, put it in the comments. I want to know when that is. If you got a session or you're participating in something, if you got a party, anything going on in Vegas, let us know. Put it in the comments. Martin Foxwell checking in. What's up, Martin? Good to hear from you. Rebecca Glatzoffer. Hey, Faye and Ben. Look at this. Vinny dancing. He's calling you. He wants to dance off.
Oh, it's going down to Benny. You already know me. Although my dance moves are not very good.
It's a little alcohol.
I have no rhythm.
It's okay. Nina. What's up, Nina?
Hey, Nina. Oh, my goodness.
Isn't this great? Look, Jana checking in. Hey, everyone, counting down the days to be in person and with everyone. Lisa checking in. Hey, y'all.
Lisa. Hey, y'all. That's
What's
right.
up, sis, with the red hair? We're going to get to see Lisa's new do in Vegas. Can't wait.
Cannot wait.
Katie Williams checking in.
Hey, Katie.
That's good to see you there. Brian, hashtag Spruce.
Oh, that's my boy.
Look at this. Rob Zeit says meeting Ben Cross in person will be my highlight in Vegas.
Ben, you're
look at that.
You're a national celebrity. How does it feel?
Very weird. Very confusing.
You don't know how to process all those
I
emotions.
really don't. I really don't. Benny Cross, I need that shirt, man. Hey, holler at me, hit my DMs. I'll let you know when my tailor is, and you can get one too. Yours will probably be a lot smaller. It'll probably cost you less money. Vinny, we were dancing. Look at this. Dancing at the closing session. Oh, no, we're doing the close. This is what happens when I read and I talk before I read. Look at this.
They might have some dancing in that session as well, though.
They
I
might
wouldn't
need
put it
to,
past
because this is
those
going to be
three.
Friday and people are going to be tired. We're going to need people to get up, move it around. Look at this. This is great. All right, we're going to be getting into everything that's going on. Lisa's saying, I think I heard there's a party on Wednesday. Shameless plug.
Hey, I love it. Bring it on, because everybody's going to be at the Rocket Mortgage Party. So
the Rocket Mortgage Party is always
plugged it, Lisa. Done.
Yep. Go definitely register for the Rocket Mortgage Party. Lisa, if you want to put a link in the comments, we love plugs around here. We love inclusive parties where everybody's invited. So put it in there. Christina saying Women of Global Mobility. Hashtag Women Rock GWS. We'll have a few offsite meetups and lots of fun planned. That's cool. I dig that. Put a link in there, Christina. Mary Piper, hello, you too. Oh, Vinny's bringing Laura.
Oh, my goodness. I'm excited to meet Laura. That's awesome.
Last time I
Vinny.
hung out with Laura, I had a needle in my face at midnight. Long story. She's an acupuncturist. It was supervised.
Okay.
I
thought you did something wrong, Ben, and she was punishing you.
No, it felt right. Lisa said Sweet Pete will be there too. Everybody's bringing the significant other. Put it in there if you're bringing your significant other to Vegas. If that was the only way they'd let you go, put it in there right now. We want to give your significant other a shout out. Jamie, two of my fave people. Look at this.
Hey, Jamie.
We could give shout outs forever and a day. Brian Smith, one of our favorite people.
Brian, that's my boy. Hey, Brian.
Look at this. Fantastic. Let's get into it. Faye, what are you looking forward to most in Las Vegas?
Man, should I say it?
I think you should.
Okay. So for those of you who have not seen the announcement.
For people who live under a rock.
Yes.
I happened to join today.
Ben and I have partnered up, and we're going to be hosting the Spruce Glomo Love and Relo Live Blue Wire Studios podcast lounge / live in studio. So
yeah, it's going to be sick.
Ben, you have all the deets about the studio setup.
Yeah, let me tell you about this studio.
Fantastic.
It's insane. Faye, you're going to tell people the days and the times, but let me just tell you about the studio. And you can Google it right now. Don't click off this. In fact, hit that like button right now if you like what you hear. But the Blue Wire Studio at the Wynn. The Wynn Hotel happens to be the home to what I consider the nicest podcast / broadcast studio in the United States that I've ever seen. It is so amazing. I mean, amazing podcasts like All the Smoke have been broadcast from there at the NBA Summer League, at the NFL Draft, Coach K. I mean, just amazing people have stopped through their sports, entertainment, celebrities, personalities, and we are going to be there making all of you celebrities, right? And we're going to be broadcasting from there. It's absolutely gorgeous. Find a link to it, throw it in there. Let's see here. We got Stacy. Thank you, Stacy. Stacy put a link to register there if you want to RSVP. And we're going to be able to just bring people in. We're going to have 2 days, 2 sessions on 2 days of this lounge. Shout out to Spruce making it happen. And Faye, you could tell us all the things that are included in the lounge aspect. But in the studio aspect, we're going to allow you all to come in. We're going to have conversations kind of like the one Faye and I are having. We're going to broadcast it live and allow people to see the energy of the conference, allow kind of candid insights and, people's favorite parts, and just to kind of share and vibe with one another, because it's always just feels like such a family reunion kind of atmosphere when we get together. So I'm so excited to bring the love to y'all at Las Vegas. And again, thank you so much to Spruce for making it happen.
Hey, I'm excited to be a part of this, and I'll tell everyone that. So it's going to be live, Love and Relo, people funneling in and out, talking to Ben, about the conference, about Vegas, talking about different educational, topics that are going on, while enjoying the lounge, which we're going to have, a bar, snacks,
So the lounge, so people know. So you can come and you're not automatically going to be on the broadcast, because I think people are going to be worried. They're like, whoa, if I walk in this room.
Yes, you don't have to
am
be.
I going to be on TV? No,
we'd like you to be.
Yeah, we'd like you to be. But no, you can go, because there's like a green room. There's like this fabulous like green room side area where people can kind of hang out. I think there might be like a shuffleboard table. You got amazing TVs. You got chairs where you can relax. There's like all these, autographed jerseys and memorabilia and things like that on the walls. So lots of ambiance and everything there. And then you said there's just going to be a bar there.
There's going to be an open bar with beverages of your choosing, but we're also going to have a special sprucer cocktail that you can enjoy.
Sprucer. We got look at this. We're hard-hitting breaking news here. There is now a sprucer cocktail.
There's going to be a sprucer cocktail, and you know what? You'll have to enjoy one to find out. But
Does it
I
have
will tell
spruce
you
in it, like the actual vegetation? Because that might be dicey.
That's not off the table. Now that
it's not off the table.
My mind, I don't know if y'all can see my wheels turning now. I don't know. Maybe it will.
Janet Turner wants to know what's in the cocktail.
So the spruce colors are green. So all I know at this point is it will be a green beverage with some alcohol in it, if you would like.
Is there a mocktail version of the spruce? Is there a spruce mocktail?
There will be a spruce mocktail.
Is there some people doing sober Octobers that are going to this?
Yes, and we welcome that as well. So
yeah, Janet's throwing some ideas.
Waters.
Janet's very big into the herbs.
I was going to say, Janet, you might have to come behind the bar and help.
Janet's putting a recipe. She's freestyling in the comments right now with a recipe. She's got juniper, spruce. She's got some gin. She's got her botanicals going on.
Gin gets me a little. I don't know that you guys want to see me on gin, or tequila, or vodka, or
Jen Hoxworth come out. Rob Zeit says, "Can I change what I'm most looking forward to? It's this."
Yes.
Rob, will you join me in studio? You're gonna pop in and give me some of your wicked smart insights. I would love that. Put in the comments if you would like to come on, because we're gonna bring I want to bring like 40 people through. Like I want to have everybody come in and get their 15 seconds. So if you want to get involved and come through the actual broadcast piece through the studio, please put it in the comments. We'll make a list of everybody that's kind of raising their hand, because we like to throw really inclusive parties, right? We like to have everybody come.
Everybody's invited.
Yeah, Love and Real is a place where people's voice can be heard. It's a platform for people to give their opinions and everything. So we want to have everybody come through. We'll try to make as much time for everybody. So what are the hours that we're doing this, Faye?
Okay, so Wednesday will be the opening day, and that's going to be from 4:15 Pacific to 7. And really, that's going to be, come in, hang out in the lounge, have a beverage, take some pictures in front of our selfie wall. There's amazing TVs inside the Blue Wire Studios, one of which is an entire TV that's called a selfie wall. We know everybody loves to take pictures, post them on your social, take some pictures there, grab a drink, hop in studio with Ben, grab some snacks, and from 4:15 to 7. And then
4:15 to 7 on Wednesday, because then at 7, I think, is when Lisa's rocket party starts. That's when we'll be blasting off. So it's a really good, it's kind of the launch pad before the blast.
It is. It's the party before the party.
Yeah. You kind of get gassed up, you get ready, you get strapped in, and then, and then boom, you can launch forward into the evening. But I'm excited. Faye, we got people coming in. Hit that like button right now if you want to come get into the studio with us. Look at this. This is funny. Lisa's in. Brian's in.
Lisa.
Jack.
Love it.
Love Jack. Got to get Jack in.
We got to give Jack at least a couple of minutes. You got to get more than 15 seconds, Jack. That's for sure.
Jack can take his time with us there. We can have more. We can have lots of people in studio. There's room for like 7 people in the studio.
Studio setup is what is it? There's like 5 people behind the desk.
Yeah, there's like 5 seats at the
2 or 4
desk.
chairs in
There's
front.
2 plush chairs. Everybody's got mics. So everything's mic'd up. There's multiple camera angles going on.
The studio's illuminated with lights. I mean, it's going to be awesome.
It's going to be really sick. Stacy, would you mind, super producer Stacy, would you mind Googling it real quick and throwing a link in there for people to check out what the studio looks like? Because it's going to be legit. Let's see. Rob Zeit says, I'm there as long as my dressing room has a large bowl of green M&Ms and only green M&Ms.
You know what? Green is spruce colors, so done.
I think we need green M&Ms just for Rob. Christina, I'd like to pop by. Yes, Christina will also be mocktailing in Vegas. So definitely want to have that non-alcoholic spruce. Look at this.
I'd love to have Christina on too, just so that she can share a little bit about the Women of Global Mobility group. I recently was invited to join that Slack channel, which has been amazing for those of you that are on here that are on there, just sharing thoughts, feedback, talking about Vegas, talking about other things. So I'd love to hear more about that from Christina.
I didn't get the invite, Faye.
No?
No, that's fine. It's fine. No, I do. I love what they're doing. I think it's excellent, and definitely would love to support any way I can, be an ally to that. Richard says, count me in. Richard, don't play with my emotions, Richard. Are you coming or not? You coming from London, Richard? Don't play with me. I will be in the UK, Richard. I will be in the UK the first week of last week of November, first week of December. So There's a chance.
Take me with you, Ben. Where are you going?
Yo, don't tell nobody. But I'm going to go to Scotland first. And we're going to hit some Scotch tours.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Family vacay or?
Listen, unlike these lovely people.
Look on your face, no.
Unlike these lovely people out here in the comments who are bringing their family. I'm not, no. I'm going there for work, Faye.
Got it.
Should be known. I'm actually going to go for the IBA, the International Bar Association's biennial immigration conference.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, we have
I love that you're involved in so many different groups, Ben. I mean, really, you put yourself out there in so many different avenues of the industry. That's really, it's mind-boggling to me how you do it all, but you have so much knowledge and education on all the different pieces because of it. So kudos to you, man.
I really appreciate you saying that. But if I can just because people have said this to me before, if I could just clarify, I don't really know that much. I just show up places and learn and keep my ears open and ask questions,
But
and it doesn't take a lot.
Keeping your ears open.
Yeah. So I just try to show up places and get smarter. So.
And have some scotch while you're at it.
And then if you don't feel very smart, you just have some scotch and then you know things. So, it's good. It's illuminating. Erica says, I'm in. Erica, that'd be phenomenal.
I will tell you, Erica, I already told Ben, I was like, hey, we have to have Erica on the show. So we were kind of pre-planning. So FYI, you were in before you even do it.
Yeah, you're already in. Kyle, I'm in. We're going to have a full slate, Faye.
That'd be awesome. I'm excited.
Look at this. Yeah. Vinny saying, count me in. I'd love to stop by. Yes, Vinny, make sure you register. And definitely we're going to get you on the list as well. Eric Stein says, I'll check with my agent, but so far sounds good.
Eric's calendar is full. His agent's like, no.
Yeah,
not without a fee, right, Eric?
He's like, is this a paid speaking engagement or not? Okay, then that's a hard pass. Sherry says, can't wait to meet up. Awesome. Lisa's clarifying the Rocket Party 7:30 to 11. Lisa, did you put the link in there? Where is it going to be? Let us know. It's always a good time. Drew's hopping on late. Yeah. Are you coming through? Did Faye say snacks?
Yes, snacks. We have some amazing spruce snacks. If you guys don't follow me on LinkedIn, you should. But we have spruce M&Ms, spruce gummy bears. They're kind of the hit of regional events. So just saying, we might have some of those there.
Spruce snacks. I love it. Thank you, Stacy. Put a link there. Hit that link in a separate browser. Do not disengage from the show. Hit that like button right now, and we're going to learn a little bit more. So Wednesday we've got, you said 4:15 to 7 o'clock. So we got 2 hours and 45 minutes of chilling out in the lounge and broadcasting. And then Thursday, what are the hours on Thursday?
Thursday, it is 2:45 to 3:45 Pacific.
Okay, so we got
And
an hour there.
yes, and I will say, just because that is going to be in between sessions and education and all that, we're going to do a coffee bar. So it'll be coffee bar and snacks on Thursday.
We got to draw the line somewhere, right?
We got to draw the line. I don't want everybody. I know it's Vegas and all, but sipping that early. It might deter you from staying awake during these educational sessions. So.
We need you to make it to the foundation party with a purpose Thursday night. We can't be getting people in the bag at 2:45 in the afternoon. I mean, if you would do what you want to do out there, but not on our watch.
Not on our watch. That's right.
Okay. Or if you get hammered at the bar at noon at lunch, come on by, get some coffee, wake up a little bit, get your act together, act normal. So we're doing that on Thursday. And actually on Thursday, we're going to do something cool. We're actually going to switch it up because we're going to be broadcasting Love and Relo from the red carpet that night at the foundation. So we're actually going to do kind of a special thing. Faye, I don't even know if you noticed yet. We're going to do like a special thing on Thursday. We're going to do a live episode of the Get Talent podcast. Yeah. So we've launched this Glomo launched this Get Talent podcast, which is all about, how to find amazing people in this industry, how to find talent, how to hire people, how to resource your jobs, how to get jobs. And we're going to be bringing on leaders from the global mobility industry, CEOs of RMCs, CEOs of immigration firms, all of them, and talking about what they're looking for in top talent and how, how do they build culture? What is their take on leadership? All of that. What is their talent strategy, in 2022 and beyond, So we're going to be talking about talent with the Glomo team and really bringing in some really high profile kind of thought leaders within our business. So that's going to be something special. We've never done a live one. We've always done a podcast at about 13, 14 episodes that we dropped on Apple Podcasts. We've never done a live one. So this is going to be everybody's opportunity to check out Get Talent, a new podcast by Glomo that we're going to be doing live and bringing some really, really cool people. I can't tell you who it's going to be, but we got some amazing, amazing people lined up for that.
I am so excited for that. And I'd also just like everyone to know that the way the studio is set up, obviously you can be, inside, with Ben during the Love and Relo popping in. But there's TVs everywhere. Also, the entire studio out into the Wynn hallway is glass. So you guys can also stand outside in the hallway and watch the live filming. So, while Ben's doing the Get Talent, of course, grab a coffee, grab some snacks from the Spruce and Glomo Lounge. But you could go out into the hallway and it's all glass. You can watch Ben talking to all these amazing thought leaders in the industry and walking through the podcast. So it is fancy, Kyle.
Kyle knows. Kyle knows how we roll. We're kind of borderline fancy. Yeah, for sure.
Bougie is the new word, right?
Type bougie up in there. Yeah, for sure. This is great. Richard's getting major FOMO. That's that Glomo FOMO setting in. That's why this is such an amazing collaboration because, Faye, what I love is your vision for like doing new things and creating brand experiences for your company, for Spruce. And we're going to learn a little bit about Spruce also while we're talking about it. But I love the fact that you have that vision. And I love to create these amazing experiences as well. So when you were like, hey, what's good with a party? I was like, this honestly, a lot of people approach me about doing something and I told everybody no. And I was like, but when you asked me, I was like, yo,
Ben, stop.
I'm not even playing with you. I'm not even playing with you, Faye. Like that's how much I think of you and everything you're doing over Spruce. I love the way you guys market and I love the way that you anyway. So why don't you tell people a little bit about Spruce and what it is that y'all do?
Yeah. So I'm excited to share kind of with the world about Spruce. And we are a centralized nationwide title and closing company. And, I've been doing title and closing in the relocation space in April, it will be 20 years. That's hard for me to say. It hurts.
No way. Did you start like as an intern when you're like 15?
Basically. I
Is
mean,
that
I'm
how?
only 28 now, so when I was 8.
Do the math.
Yeah, you do the math. But yeah, and Spruce has really brought modernization to the real estate and closing process, which is why it was so exciting and enticing for me to want to join that their team. You know, it's a prop tech company founded on no longer having to, use 1,000 offices nationwide and walking into a title company to sign 300 sheets of paper and wait for your keys on your home closing. We do it all at the convenience for the buyers and sellers, their location, where they want to close. And we do it all by saving money and doing it with a single point of contact and an actual single point of contact. A lot of
So,
companies market that, but it's not accurate.
so, all right. So I have a question. So I bought a home a few years ago, and
Congratulations.
yeah, thanks. And should have held on to it a little longer, actually. But anyway, that's another story for another podcast. But I remember closing on the home at the realtor's office. Actually, when I sold the home, I did that at the realtor's office. When I bought the house, I was actually on vacation, and they're like, "Can you come in?" And it was like a big deal. It was a really big deal. And they had to they gave me a hard time about it because I couldn't come in. I was like, I don't know, 8 hours away from home. And I ended up having to go to a bank branch, and they contracted with some notary who was from the local motorcycle club. And he came in with his he had a card. His card was, one side was like president of the Poconos Motorcycle Club, and the other was like notary, notary public. It's like, okay, cool. And so that's how I close. So how does the process differ? Is it more digitized now? I know it's a very paper intensive process. How does it work?
Yeah. So what Spruce has done with our technology is we allow we have online white labeled client portals to where buyers, sellers can log in online, put in all their information that we as the title company need, in regards to their mortgage, payoff, their bank information so we can get earnest money deposits. They're able to review all of those documents that you're talking about that you had to sign as the seller or as the buyer. They review all of those online in our portal, and they schedule their closing, the location, date, time, all right there. And we have a mobile notary closer that Spruce utilizes that's familiar with closings, not from your local motorcycle
You don't
club.
use the motorcycle gang president of the Poconos? Okay. Because he might be available if you need. I could just connect y'all. But anyway.
Do you still have his card?
I think I might. You never know.
But we schedule it all, and we come out to your location and convenience of choosing. We do everything via wires. Nobody's sitting around waiting for checks to come in the mail or waiting to get handed a check. And Spruce, if it were me from Spruce, who was your closer, I would be the only person that your entire team would work with throughout the opening of your file till the closing of your file. Rather than, again, the traditional method where, you may be working with a relocation title provider and then also working with a local title provider.
Right.
And contracting with different people.
Yeah. Interesting. So you're the vice president of strategic partnerships. It sounds very, very cool.
It is.
So who are some of these strategic partners that you look to partner with?
We partner with relocation management companies, corporate employers, real estate agents, and then of course, buyers and sellers directly. Spruce is concerned about the downliner consumer and whoever that ultimately is, whether it's the corporate employer who's ultimately paying for those costs, whether it's the relocation management company, whether it's an actual buyer and seller off the street. We care about taking care of that downliner consumer. So we partner with all these different avenues to make the consumer experience a holistic approach nationally, where it's predictable and it's seamless and easy and convenient. It's geared towards them rather than having it geared towards us.
Yeah, and that
sounds like a sales pitch. I don't know.
It kind of. Hey, I open the door, you walk right through it. That's how we do. Give and go, shake and bake.
And we do it
Drew,
all by saving everybody money. So,
hey, I like to hear that. I might have a question about that. So Drew says, Faye Hoxworth and Spruce's services are legit. If you don't know, now you know. Sounds
that's
like a
right,
song.
Drew.
100%. So Drew, just put your Venmo in there. Faye will send some cash over your way. I'm sure that's.
I already said. I said it before the show.
But you did talk about saving money, though. I am curious about that. How does that work, and how would it be? We got Richard's got a question as well. Actually, no, I'm going to prioritize Richard's question first.
Yeah, please.
Here. Richard says, "Is the service U.S. or other regions also?" Because Richard's in London, maybe partners in other regions, UK. He's always talking. He's always asking for himself. He's always wants to know.
Come on, Richard. No, I would love to say yes, but no. Spruce is a national in the U.S. Title and closing provider. I know that there is title insurance in other areas. Like I've done I've done 20 years. I've done one in Mexico. I've obviously done some in Canada. That's generally up our alley too, but none in the UK or in other regions.
Richard, I'd love to know how the process works over there. If you see an opportunity there. Mena says, "What is your competitive edge?"
Yeah, so great question, Mena. I would say the biggest thing that makes Spruce different is that we are a centralized operating model. So again, we are for those of you that deal in title, whether it's home sale or home purchase, you guys, this probably really appeals to you, but we're your single point of contact. You're not dealing with 1,000 offices nationwide. You're not dealing with scattered pricing based on what office you're using. We are what you get, and because of that, we have our technology allows clear access to full transaction status as it's happening. We generate CDs instantly, closing disclosures for all my lenders in the house. We generate those instantly from our system to get the buyers, the corporate clients, the RMCs, those fees as soon as possible. We're closing 40% faster than our competition because of our technology. But then again, because we're not supporting that national brick and mortar, it's us at Spruce. Our fees are lower. Again, taking care of that downliner consumer.
Yeah, no, really, really interesting. I
Can I
really
just
like
add
that.
really quickly that Ben?
No, that's our time today, and
that'll
I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding.
You look so enthralled listening to Title Talk.
Listen, I forgot how much I love it since the last time I had you on. No, I know. Listen, Faye, I love you, and you're the only person that makes title remotely interesting. I'll be honest.
You.
So
making
you should put
title
that on
fun
your card.
Again.
Forget this whole vice president strategic partnerships. You should write the only person who makes title remotely interesting.
Done.
Faye
I'm changing it now. I hope my Spruce group is on my marketing
Kelly's
team.
saying Spruce for the win. There you go. There we go. Men is also saying, especially in Ireland, it's a mess. She says, Mena, are you going to ERC? Let me know, because you did say to put you down for the in session in studio there. So make sure to, if you're going to be there, make sure to sign up. Yeah, that'd be cool.
Would love to have her on.
Yeah, I think you're in Dubai, right, Mena? Let me know. I want to go back to Vegas though for a second.
Yeah,
now that we've
please.
gotten off title town. Let's go back to Vegas here, because there's a few things going on there. And Thursday night, we kind of talked about this and teased it a little bit, but Thursday night is the foundation party for purpose. Party with a purpose.
Party for purpose.
Can somebody fact check me on the name of what used to be known as the gala, formerly known as, and is now known as Party with a Purpose? Yes, and put the link in there too if you have the link to sign up as
Party for Purpose.
For, with, about, and around purpose. And you also brought up the fact that we talked about the fact that this party's going on. It's going to be amazing.
I'm so excited.
We're going to be broadcasting live from the red carpet.
I did not know that, Ben. So I'm super excited to hear that you guys are doing it. I know that you're a huge supporter of the foundation.
Yes, and Turtles. And Scott, you're right. Party for the Porpoise actually might be next year. Drew says Party with a Purpose. Thank you, Drew.
Thank you, Drew.
Yeah, Drew. Thanks, Drew. Somebody see It's nice when you have friends that don't drink, because then they come in with the facts and it's just nice. So anyway, so we're going to be broadcasting from the red carpet. It's going to be amazing. Question for you though. This is getting eerily close to Halloween.
I know.
Are you going to wear a costume to the party?
So I'm glad you're talking about this, because we've the industry, right?
The collective industry. Faye now speaks for the entire industry. Go ahead.
I'm
Faye.
speaking for all of Relo. We've been having side discussions. There's been whispers and chatter. What does it mean by costumes, optional? Is it show up in your, zombie apocalypse gear? Is it show up in your Girl Scout uniform? Is it show up in a gala dress? So I would love to know what what you're wearing, Ben. I mean, are you going to come in a tux, or are you coming like Dracula? Like, I don't know.
Or am I going to be Dracula in a tux? You just don't know. I want you to get in the comments right now. If you are going to the party with a purpose, first hit that like button, because I'm amped about it. Hit that like button and support. And then let me know, what are you wearing to the party with a purpose? Are you wearing cocktail attire? Are you wearing evening attire? Are you wearing Halloween attire? If you're wearing Halloween attire, are you going scary? Are you going sexy? Are you going spooky? Are you going like Lord of the Rings? Are you gonna be Gandalf? Like where are we going with this?
I mean, I have a full-on Joker costume with the makeup, and spray paint my hair. Like, I don't know what direction to go, but because I don't want to show up like that and then be the only one and everybody's looking at me a little crazy.
Well, hopefully you're the only Joker, because if everybody dressed as Joker, then you wouldn't feel good about that either.
Well, fair, but at least I wouldn't be the only one in costume.
Yeah, let's get to the bottom of this. First of all, Nathan says, I don't know what you're going to wear in Vegas, but I know what she's going to wear today. Okay, so he won the bet. Faye's got two outfits. One is Joker and one is the Astros. Okay, that's basically.
Can I say, okay, Nathan, love Nathan. So glad he's on the show. Hey, thanks for watching. But every time I see him, he's like, Faye, he's like, I love you, but do you have anything in your closet that is not Astros branded? Can I please see you in a dress? Can you wear a blouse? And I'm like, hey, you get what you get and you don't throw a fit, right? And after, so when I picked this out today, I thought it was appropriate after yesterday. We'll get into that a little later. But I knew that Nathan would hopefully be watching, that he would just love my attire. So you're welcome, Nathan. This was for you.
Thank you, Nathan. And now we need to know from you, Nathan, what are you going to wear to the party with a purpose? That's what I want to know. Let's see here. People are getting in here. You know what? I'm going to wear a tuxedo. I'm going to wear a tux. I got a blue tux. It's actually one of my favorite suits. I got a blue tux. I got it made last year. I love wearing it. I look for any opportunity to wear it. I might wear it twice in November, just because.
I love it.
I might wear it for my birthday. I'm turning 40 in November. I'm having a dinner party for myself.
That is awesome. Congratulations.
Thank you. I made it this far. I might wear it. I love this tux. So I'm gonna wear my tux. Am I gonna spook it up with a little something? Probably not. But I think people should wear costumes if they want to. I would tend to think that people should go on like more of an elegant, like.
That's what I was thinking.
I wouldn't like more like axe in the head. Like I wouldn't do that probably. Like one of those.
So no Joker costume.
I think you could.
Got it.
I just wouldn't go too gory with it. Like I wouldn't go too.
Yeah. Well, no. If you're wearing a tux, I'm wearing a evening gown. I mean.
Yeah. or cocktail. Amy's saying a nice cocktail dress.
Cocktail dress.
She's going evening. Eric's saying costume, cute
costume.
I think you could do a cute costume. The gory costume is, I think, where you get. I mean, you could do whatever you want. It's Vegas. Just do whatever you want.
No, you don't. I don't want to speak for everybody, but I mean, like I said, I'm asking because I don't want to show up and be the only one. So if it's cute costumes or tuxes and cocktail dresses, like those are things you got to know ahead of time.
Yeah, look at this. And Drew's giving Nathan crap. He says the man who wore a rooster shirt to RMRC. Hey, win in the Rockies, right?
I love it.
Getting cocky in the Rockies. You know what I mean? Look at this. Lindsay saying shimmer. She's just going to wear shimmer. What is that? Just glitter? What is that? Lindsay, what is that? Like a sequins? What are we doing here?
She's wearing sequins all the way, I bet. Or bedazzled. I don't know. Is it going to be bedazzled?
Are you wearing like a True Religion, like head to toe, Lindsay? What are you wearing? Wearing a Canadian tuxedo with the bedazzled? Lindsay, I got to know. I need to know. But I'll tell you this. I know Lindsay's going to bring snacks. John is saying you can do anything you want and you will rock, Faye.
Thank you.
The dress I own with shimmers if it fits. Ain't that the truth? Listen. Okay, some of us are beginning some dress clothes and we don't know what's going to happen. You know, it's been a while for some of us.
I will say it's been a while. I'm worried about that myself. So
yeah, I mean, sometimes the Joker costume's the only thing that fits, right?
Or the only thing that covers it.
I might have to go as Baymax from Big Hero 6. You know, what I mean, I don't know what else I got that's gonna actually be able to wrap. I don't even know what I got. Right, so
you would kill it if you did go as like, in costume. Just saying, Ben.
Like, you know what I mean? Like, just could be fun. Could be fun. Drew wants to know Joker or Harley Quinn.
Harley Quinn, I know, seems like the more, skilled approach, but I have two little boys at home and they're like Batman, Joker, they like, so the one I currently own is Joker, with the red, yeah, the whole get up.
Some people are getting the jokes out here, and those are my kind of people, Kyle. Thank you, Kyle. I appreciate it. It's hard to know when people get the jokes. So Kyle, thank you. Nathan saying Maverick is the easy choice. Nathan, if you go as Maverick, who's your goose?
Oh, I would love to hear this.
Nathan, you got to answer the question. Who's your goose? You're in a plane. You're under fire. You're taking heavy fire. Who's your goose, Nathan? And it can't be Joe Cardini. That's the easy way out.
Although Joe would be awesome.
Joe would be awesome.
Everybody loves Joe.
And shout out to Cardini is going to be on the show tomorrow from Bristol Global Mobility. I've been tracking, been hunting this white whale for 3 years.
I was going to say that. I have been waiting for you to have Joe Cardini on your show, and I saw that he's going to be on tomorrow. I kind of did a backflip. I was like, this is going to be awesome. I love Joe.
It's kind of a big week. Wait. Yeah. Yeah, it's kind of a big week.
You finally nailed him down.
Yeah, I did. Aaron saying, bring a stuffed goose, please.
Can I ask something, though, too? Because, Ben, I know that LOVE+RELO, Glomo, is a huge sponsor of the Party for a Purpose.
Yeah.
Kind of tell me about that. Like, is that just you, obviously supporting the foundation? Just you're so charitable. Spruce is also a sponsor. We're not as big of a sponsor as you guys. I know y'all took one of the top spots.
I'll tell you all about it, Faye. It's called stroking a big ass check. That's what it's called. It's called, Diamond Sponsor. We're a Diamond Sponsor. It's a $15,000 contribution to the foundation. This year, penny. I'm really, really delighted. This year is the first year that the foundation will actually be supporting 2 charities. Which is going to be great because we're going to be raising, so much money this year. We actually support 2 charities. So Family Promise, which is a charity we've the foundation. We've supported for many, many years. And now the second charity is actually going to be Move for Hunger, which is a charity, as you know, I'm a big supporter of, right? So now Move for Hunger is going to become the second charity that the foundation supports, in addition to all of the scholarships that the foundation does, many of which are through the local relocation councils.
At being on HRP, Houston Relocation Professionals, for those that don't know, the foundation always gives us a donation for one of our scholarships every single year. So kudos to them. Shout out to them. They're always so supportive of those scholarships.
They did 3 for us last year. So I was on the scholarships chair. I'm a scholarships chair for NTRP.
Y'all got 3?
We got smarter kids in Houston. I mean, just to be fair, I mean,
well, we did 3, but HRP paid for 2 of them. So hold on,
we
I gotta call
3.
my contact at the foundation now, Ben. You're letting some cats out of the bag.
We paid for 3, but we made a case for getting matches on not full matches, but matches. But you know what? All of our students, I want to make sure I'm correct on this. All of our students who were awarded scholarships were first generation immigrants or children of immigrants. And what I learned is that if you are not a citizen, if you're here if your parents are here on a work permit, but they're a national of another country, right? So some people's parents were scientists and entrepreneurs and whatever. You are not, you know how there's in-state tuition and there's out-of-state tuition. Well, there's another level you probably don't know about, which is out-of-country tuition. So if you're a foreign national, you pay even more than out-of-state tuition. And you can't get any financial aid, any federal financial aid. So you can't get a Stafford loan, a Pell Grant, any of that stuff that you would get, you can't get because you're not eligible because you're not, anyway, it's federal. So that's one of the reasons why I think the foundation stepped up and helped our kids because they're extremely bright. One of them went to Harvard. I mean, they're really great, great, smart kids. So
fun fact, my dad came to the States to go to college. So all of that same stuff that you just talked about applied to him, paid more, had to do all that. I mean, he became a citizen of the States years ago, but yeah, he went through all of that as well. So I'm so happy to hear that you guys did that. And I hope my HRP, the rest of the board is listening and taking notes because our scholarships are coming up to where we're about to put them out to all of the local schools in Houston to start taking applications.
Yeah, really, and they have a lot of money to give and support because we come out and we support the foundation. So please, if you have not gotten a ticket yet for the Party with a Purpose on Thursday night, it is going to be amazing. It is at the Excess nightclub, which is one of the best nightclubs in Las Vegas, probably top 2, top 3, in the nation. It's ridiculously amazing. We will be there. Glomo's a diamond sponsor. Spruce is a sponsor. So there's a lot of great spots. I think Altera is a diamond sponsor. I think Erickson Immigration Group is a diamond sponsor.
And what is it? There's red carpet. There's going to be Love and Relo live at the red carpet. There's buffet. There's
food, open bar, open, free food, free drink inside. Once you're inside, it's all inclusive. There's going to be entertainment. The entertainment's going to be amazing. There might be some ice sculptures going on there, So there's all sorts of stuff going on, elements going on. We're going to be playing actually a really special video because we're going to be trying to do some fundraising as well on site. So I can't tell you the ins and outs of that, but a very famous industry person is going to be doing a very crazy thing. So it's going to be quite the spectacle. And I don't mean Faye being the Joker. I mean like crazy, I'm
not going to pop out of a cake and
you're okay, fine. You got me cake. Faye, you're popping out of a cake. Yeah.
Done. That's what to look forward to.
Yeah. And Drew
There's
Phillips
also
is
going to
be
the
there.
auction. So I'll point that out too.
Yes.
As you were saying, to raise money. I know that it's not going to be the live bidding auction anymore. It's all going to be
which is
online.
good too, because it's getting in the way of my bar time, to be honest with you. So this way it's online. I can be like sipping my cocktail, I can be scrolling through things, I can text my wife pictures of stuff.
Yeah, you can be getting drunk, just buying stuff. I like it.
You know how I shop, don't you? Okay.
I do. I bought a trip to Italy at the gala one year like that. had to text the fam after that one, like, hey guys.
Good news, bad news.
Good news, we're going to Italy. I'll tell you the bad news later.
Bad news is I did not price shop this.
I won it.
I won it. Look what I won. Yes, 100%. Brian brings up a great point, and I just want to take a moment to say happy early birthday, Faye. Happy early birthday.
It's true. I am turning 28 on Friday.
Yes. They're going to card you at the conference. Just be prepared. Bring ID.
Thank you. I always do.
Do you have anything planned fun for your birthday, Faye?
I do. I have a hair appointment because I got to get these roots touched up.
I wasn't going to say anything. But yeah.
But then, my family, we're having a big 4-0 birthday dinner celebration with friends and family. So I'm just hoping for no gag
4-0?
gifts. Yeah, it's
4-0?
true.
I'm
It's true.
turning 40 next month.
I know.
We're like 40 buddies.
I
We
know,
should
but
play Edward 40 hands.
Hey,
Just to go.
the OE, let's tape it. I'll tape it up.
For those of you know, if you know, hit the like button. If you don't know, look it up and then hit the like button. Yeah, no, Faye, that's awesome. That's awesome.
Thank you.
Yeah, super cool. And then also, Faye, you mentioned you're on the HRP board and you're real big.
Yes.
Faye's kind of a big deal in Houston, y'all. You want
Thanks.
to talk about board nominations, your golf
Yeah,
event, all the cool stuff y'all do?
Yeah, thank you for that. So we have a couple of big things coming up. So Houston Relocation Professionals. We have our annual Candlelighters golf event that's coming up November 15th.
Awesome.
That is, Candlelighters is a charity that provides assistance to families with kids with cancer. It's an organization and a charity that we care deeply about, and HRP has supported for as long as I've known HRP. And this is our biggest event of the year to raise money for them. It's a golf event at Wildcat Country Club. And then for those of you who do not golf, we also have an art event. Ben has participated in that. Thank you, Ben. I hope to see you back out there this year.
I need to find my art that's around here. So I think it's, yeah. So I went last year and I got to tell you, it was so much fun. And we were out there. So I'm not a huge golfer. I'll golf like once a year and it ain't then. And I went, and I'm always like the guy that does the painting or the guy that does the cooking or basically whatever else there is. And I went out there and they had us under like this like kind of pavilion on this like kind of like lake on the golf course. And I'm just sitting out there painting my happy trees. And it was just it was such a moment. I was just like, I could tell why Bob Ross talks like this. And he's just, there are no mistakes, just happy little accidents. And I just had such a nice time.
Beverages at your disposal.
And don't get it twisted. Yeah, after I was done with my painting, I grabbed my all hands drinks, and I got in that golf cart. I commandeered the golf cart, and me and Christina Caldwell, Reichenbarger, drove around the golf course and had a blast. I think we picked up Ryan Clevenger at one point and just had an absolute blast. It just made everybody's day. Yeah, it was so much fun.
I would encourage everyone, we do have something for golfers, but also people who don't golf. I will say that if you do want to golf, we do best ball. So it's nothing that's, super competitive. You can buy mulligans. Again, it all goes to charity. So go to the Houston Relo Pros website, sign up to golf, sign up to do art, or sign up to be a sponsor. Spruce is sponsoring the beverage cart. So I'll be rolling around making sure everyone stays hydrated out there. But we welcome it and would love to see you guys there. And then the other big thing that just came out today from Houston Relocation Professionals, from those of you who potentially checked your email, is we have opening board seats for the 2023 year. It's a 3-year term, and we have a couple of open seats. So we would love to have industry professionals across all, factors represented. If you're in Houston, if you're not in Houston, but Houston's your territory, and you can commit, we would love to have that, trying to bring new ideas, new thoughts, structure, new education material to the people of Houston. So you can go on our website and sign up to be nominated or to nominate yourself for a board position.
I love it. Absolutely love it. And then you vote on that? Is that how it works? So there's a vote?
Yeah. So the board of directors, we will be meeting in November to go through all of the applications and vote for those, winners. And we'll announce that at our December holiday party, which is on December 8th. And we'll have those new members with us, hopefully, to announce their new positions for the coming year.
December 8th. Maybe I'll make a trip down to Houston for that.
We would love to have you. You can do live Love and Relo. You've done that before in Houston with us.
I did. We did. Yeah, we sure did. I did one at your office last time I was there, I think. But I think Jana may be in town, so maybe we go down to Houston and check that out. So
we would love that.
You know what? So we're running low on time. Hit that like button right now. By the way, if you've had a great time talking about this and you're looking forward to seeing everyone in Vegas, appreciate that. And then we're gonna do a little segment we called Overrated, Underrated. And this doesn't always work super great with, people who are overly optimistic or super positive. Let's just say Faye's a glasses 3/4 full kind of girl. Okay. But we're
many people who know me would disagree with you.
Well, in public, at least she has that go for it because, I probably could learn something from you. This is great. Richard's enjoying it. She's getting excited. Look at that. John is getting excited. Super cool. Let's get into it here. All right. First one up, Stacey. The Astros, overrated or underrated?
Okay, so I knew this was going to come up. Those of you that watch baseball, those of you who know me, Astros is my jam. I love it. And yesterday's game, everybody counted us out. I'm just going to say. And Air Jordan hit that homer in the bottom of the ninth, and we called it a day. That's all I'm saying. The Astros are underrated, baby.
So what? So is that? Are they 1-0 now in the?
We're 1-0 is the first game of the first round of the playoffs.
Okay,
series.
First game, first round of the playoffs. How far are the Astros going this postseason?
Oh, all the way.
All the way. Okay,
Built for October. Come on,
that leads me to my next question. This says the Astros, but let's ask it a different way. Is the Astros scandal overrated or underrated?
Overrated. Okay. Anyone who knows baseball, and I've had this conversation with many industry peeps. Okay.
Nathan wants to know the question we all want to know.
That, we can just get rid of that. But everyone cheats in baseball. The Astros were just smarter about how to do it. Let's be real. It's fair. Greinke called all of his pitches last year, and people still couldn't hit them. Knowing what's coming doesn't mean that you're going to be a good ball player. So I'll leave it at that because we could talk about this all night.
We sure can. We sure can.
True.
The comments are getting lit in here. Well, okay. So now we really unpacked it. Listen, let no one ever say Love and Relo doesn't have journalistic integrity. Okay. I asked the questions everyone's thinking out here. And you know what? We'll just leave it at that. Okay.
Fair.
Don't take any players' shirts off. I don't even know what that means, but I like it. All right, next. Title insurance.
It's underrated. People do not. I'm so passionate about this subject, and as silly as it sounds, love title insurance, and I want to make sure that you guys are protected and people don't think that they need it. And let me tell you why you do. Bring it on. Email me, DM me, call me. It's a necessity for home buyers. Just saying. I had to get that out there. One more plug before we call it a day.
You know what? I didn't know people were running around without title insurance, but yes, people use protection out there when you buy a home. Next. Saying yes. Overrated or underrated?
It's underrated. Again, I wanted to take a positive spin on this because saying overrated felt negative to me. And how cool, even when you think about your kids, just take a day to just say yes. The power of saying yes is an amazing feeling for all those involved. And I think we're so eager to always say no to everything. Take a day, say yes. It feels great.
I love it. People are saying you're right, underrated. Scott's even saying, love me some title insurance. Before the show, he was very on the fence. And now he's all in on it.
He's sold.
Yeah. Wasn't that a show? Wasn't that a movie where the parents said yes everything for a day?
Yep. And my kids asked for it every summer since that movie for me to give them a yes day.
And do you do it?
Well, yeah, you have to have a cap because my
he's like, no, the answer is no. I do not get a yes day.
Like, you gotta have a cap. My kids are like, we want to go to Disney World today. We want to do this. Can we go to Lebanon? Can we Australia? Like, you got to be like, hey, look, the $100 the budget for the day on all the gifts.
Yeah, didn't the parents end up in jail in that movie? Like, I mean, come on, people. There's got to be a limit here, you know?
You got to have a cap.
Yeah. And then, I mean, what happens if on that day someone asks you about the Astros cheating? Do you say yes? I mean, Drew, that was out of line, Drew. Strike
No,
that from the record.
it's hurting, Drew. It's
Strike that
hurting.
from the record, okay? It was years ago. Yeah, I think this is it. I do think people should say yes more. And I think the other thing I would lump into this is I would say even when people don't ask you, because you got to say yes if someone asks you, but you should be volunteering. And this is something, Faye, that you do a great job of. And I would implore anyone out there who's watching is to raise your hand, be a hand raiser. Be a hand raiser and a tail wagger, and it will get you very far in life. So I love this, Faye.
100%.
Today in Brazil, a lot of parents do the yes day because it is Child's Day.
I love that.
Yeah. Oh, very cool. Sean, I did not know that. Sweet. And you got rid of your mother yesterday before your yes day. You could have. Anyway, Shauna's mom was visiting.
Oh.
No, she didn't like get rid of her.
Mother.
She didn't like get rid of her. No. She's fine. Everything's fine. Everybody's good. Did not mean to implicate her in a felony. Next. Listening. Overrated or underrated?
It's again underrated. I think a lot of people, myself included, those of you that I'm close with, I say this is my biggest flaw. You know, listening to reply instead of really listening. So it's, you know, I think that it's underrated to just actually sit and really focus on the other person and listening to what they have to say.
I'm guilty of this too. I think we're all guilty of this, right? I find that I do this a lot when I'm doing the show because I'm always thinking, okay, what's the next line of questioning? What's the next question going to be? And I don't do it when I'm having a conversation the same way I'm doing it when I'm doing the show. So I would love to do a show where like I know sometimes it feels like I don't have an agenda, I don't have any questions or whatever, but like where I really can let the conversation go wherever it goes without worrying about if people are interested or not. So
fully engaged to listening and guiding on what's going on. I love it. Yeah. Underrated.
Yeah. Where you mentioned that your dad came over from somewhere else. Where in the world was that?
So I am Lebanese. My dad came over from Lebanon to go to college in Iowa, and lo and behold, he's
Iowa. Where did you go to college in Iowa?
Iowa State.
Go Cyclones. You know what? I want to call them clones, but nobody likes that. I was like, go Clones. Like it's different. You notice that?
No, and to be honest, I prefer the Hawkeyes, but that's just me.
You say the hot guys or the Hawkeye?
Hawkeye.
Oh, the Hawkeye. Jeez. Faye, come on. It's a family show here.
The Iowa Hawkeyes.
The Iowa Hawkeyes. Okay. So you prefer the Iowa Hawkeyes even over your dad's alma mater?
Yeah. I mean, the Hawkeyes are kind of what Iowa is known for.
Did you go to Iowa?
No, I was born in Iowa, but I grew up in Houston. I went to Texas State.
Okay. Trying to. Yeah. Was Texas State the movie in Unnecessary Roughness? Do you remember that movie? Was Sinbad back in the day?
I'm not as old as you, Ben.
I'm not as. You're a month older than me. We already verified. I did listen. You're a month older than me. Cut it out.
I'm not sure. No, I'm not sure.
I think it might have been. Yeah, Aaron. Yeah, exactly. Unscripted. I tried to just practice right now, just kind of going off the script. It was very. I felt vulnerable, a little bit vulnerable. Last one, Stacy. Change, overrated or underrated?
Again, underrated. And again, speaking from myself, I think we as human beings are scared of change. We're fearful of change. We're personal lives, professional lives, and I think it's underrated. I think change should be embraced. Not speaking from experience, things I want to be better at. It should be embraced and welcomed.
How do you get there though? Because it's scary. It's scary. It's hard. How do you get to like embracing it and like welcoming it?
I mean, that's the thing, right? That we all consistently probably try to work on as individuals is being able to embrace that and not knowing what's to come, but taking that chance. And I think too many of us don't take that chance all the time. So I think it's good to sometimes take a leap of faith and see what happens.
Well, you did that this past year, didn't you?
I did. I
Worked out well.
did.
You seem
Thank
very happy.
you. I am
So,
happy.
and we're happy
Is it
for you.
obvious? Am I glowing?
You're glowing. Did the Astros win, or did you make a change? So Faye, this has been a lot of fun. Faye Hoxworth, Vice President, Strategic Partnerships, Relocation Services at Spruce, aka the only person that can make title interesting. I'm looking forward to Vegas with you so much, and with all of you out there who are watching. Do you want to leave us with maybe just the final thought, Faye?
Yeah. I first off, thank you, Ben. I am super, super excited for our big event in Vegas. Cannot wait to see everyone there. Those of you that I know, I can't wait to see you again. Those of you that I haven't met, I can't wait to meet you. So please come by the Spruce Glomo Lounge. Pop in live on Love and Relo. I can't wait to see you guys. So thank you. And go Stros.
Go Stros and go Clones. Talk to you later.
Bye, guys.
See you, everybody.